This is Talk About Topeka on Gab Local TV and TV25. This episode brought to you by Field of Greens and The Break Room. And here's your host, Chris Schultz.
Okay, so we're here in the gablocal.tv studios, and I have to tell you, it has been a crazy week. We had so much stuff going on last week. We're glad to be back here again for another week with all of you folks. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'd like to also thank Frank Schultz, my brother, in the booth, and the reason I thank him is because if I don't, then he just turns the cameras off, so...
And I just take it to myself, and we just run with that.
Just like that. That's exactly
See, and
what
then I
we
got to
do.
get my name right here on the screen, so we're good. There we go.
Oh, he does tricks too, folks. Okay, so... No, do you have a good week, Frank?
I did have a good week. It's been, it keeps going. I like this. I'm getting like the summertime. I can't wait for the pools open last weekend. I can't wait to go and hang out at the pool.
Well, I sent you a bunch of pictures that I had from things that happened last week because there was so many things that were going on. Because it was, of course, the holiday, Memorial Day, big holiday there. What that means for us is that we actually had the day off at the break room, and we took the opportunity there to install some new lighting system there, right? I got some pictures here.
Yeah, you got some pictures. You want me to put them up on the screen?
Yeah, you can. Okay, the first picture that I sent you, right there, that's the Dale Easton Theater sign, a little piece of history there. How cool is it to see that hanging in the break room as they get ready to do the Drunkard?
Oh, yeah. Well, the Dale Easton's the Drunkard, by the way.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's the Dale Easton Theater.
Exactly.
That's kind of cool.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and then,
right.
of course, we see the next shot there of the poster on the stage with the new lights, and it's so cool. The new lighting system is very cool in there.
Oh yeah, it's all programmable and it's actually it's all LED. So see all the LED lights and it's much better.
They can all be
coverage,
changed.
and they can be
There's different colors they can be made into, but also it will cut down on the heat in the room too because we're using a lot less energy and we're using
all of these lights that are up in the ceiling use less power than one of my old lights that was up there.
That's right. So that was
it's
a
pretty
big
amazing.
change there. We're really
Yeah.
excited about that.
So what else did you do? You went down to 712.
I did go down to 712 Innovations.
Yeah.
What was the next pitch? There's Kia McLean from Phenomenon. That was from the fast pitch. Now we did our fast pitch from 712 last month. Very cool event. I'm so glad that they're doing it, giving the makers at 712 the ability to put together like their little 6-minute speech, and then they tell a room of interested people like what they're doing, and then they have kind of a discussion.
So
afterwards.
what did Kia talk about?
She talked about being a disruptor and what she's doing. She's really working with Google and developing apps with them, and some of the things that she's working on are very, very exciting. So I'm not going to spoil her stuff. I need to bring her on the show. And actually, we did a little segment with Kia a little while back too, so you can find that on Gab Local.
The next one. Who is this guy?
That's my buddy Brian Falk. He's an architect, and he was talking about his journey to open his own architecture firm. A lot of the firms, they have a whole lot of different architects that work for their firm, but he's actually breaking off and just kind of going independent and starting his own firm. So he kind of talked about some of the ups and downs that he's been going through in doing that. So I certainly wish Brian all the luck and happiness that he can possibly
All right.
find.
So and after you left the 712, you went.
Let's see, that was last
you were
Wednesday.
walking down street.
Yep,
the street.
I was walking back down the street because we left there. That was 9 o'clock in the morning. They did that on the first Wednesday there for the fast pitch. But then I got right there. You'll see the picture, West Star Park there as we were walking back down to the store. Kirk Dreger was out there for the Noontime Concert Series. That's very exciting as well.
Now they're doing these concerts every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday.
Yeah.
So it's something really cool to check out. And then you see some more shots from down there. It's such a cool pavilion down there that is all solar. The solar array is very cool. So.
Well, and then your Wednesday is always busy. So you went down and.
Yep. Okay, so that's the picture of me down at the Safe Streets Coalition.
My
Very
favorite in this picture is Jamie Slack's face.
Yeah, Jamie.
It looks like she is absolutely scared to death.
So when I walked
at
in
the
there,
Simpsons.
she said, "Chris, get over here and check this out." And so she got her phone out and she's like, "Okay, so we're gonna go to live onto Facebook, and here you go." And so next thing you know, we're live on Facebook and we're talking about what's gonna happen at the meeting. So you can find a cool little video that we made on there. It was good to talk with my friend Jamie. I get to see her every month down there. And maybe I'll drag her down here sometime and see what we've been working on. So it'd be cool to have her back. Now we have a great show for everyone here. This is just the icing on the cake. This was just what happened last week. So this week we've got some really cool guests on the show, and we're going to be talking about some really cool things. As always, is cool. Is that the word I should be using, Frank?
The word "cool" coming out of your mouth is not very cool. That's all.
Well, okay. Well, you know how cool that is anyway. All right. So cool. Stick around. We have plenty more show coming up right after a quick break.
Brought to you by Field of Greens and the Break Room, because TV 25 cares.